Good afternoon from New York. I'm your personal, rational, political mystic. And subject today, the rational mystic, the path of IMC. Let's begin your journey. God and how to win against evil in politics. So, you want to begin your journey. Let's begin with simple awareness practices, or listen and practice as you can. 3 practices can help with physical and emotional discomfort, and a little bit with self-transcendence. If you've had trouble meditating in the past, some of these techniques blended in your own way just may help. Let's begin. First of all, get yourself comfortable and use focus. There are 3 methods: focus, play, and expression, in relationship to how you're feeling physically and emotionally in this case, and without using words. All right? You're getting out of language, which fuels a lot of the drama, the monkey mind in you. We're going to get out of that. We're going to go deeper into who you are. Yeah. But lightly. And with the attempt to comfort. So use what comforts you. Begin with, let's focus. Take some time, breathe through your nose in this case, and pay attention to the physical feelings that you're having in your body, any emotional feelings. Pay attention, focus on them, and let them go. Try to focus on every one of them at the same time if you can. Let's do that for just a moment. Okay. Now next, I want you to make up sounds. If it feels silly to you, good. You can laugh. The first helps you to focus, and focus helps you to lower, have a sense of control over your feelings and emotion. This other way, this next, is to help give you a distance and allow you to play with how you're feeling. Of course, you can do this in other ways, but the IMC way, I think, is better. you do it with your own voice. If you cannot, you can listen to music, but without words in it. Maybe a symphony. Whatever fits your feelings. But this is better because it's immediate and in touch with your feelings. And that's a skill you can grow in. So let's begin. How about la 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 la? Can you do that? That's easy, right? La 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 la. La la la. It can be a positive expression or something closer to an ill feeling, like singing the blues. And let's add some other sounds. Aleja, Yorlai, Santa. If you can't do this, listen to me. Let it take wings. Feel a little bit of relaxation. This is an instant monkey mind killer. Now let's move to the next. Breathing in and out, emotional feeling. Use ah, ooh, and that is how I started this distribution of their mind communication. Ah, ooh. Breathe in deep. You can breathe in through the mouth. You're feeling more and more relaxed. Some are able to try to make the sounds on the in-breath. If you can do that, that's fine. If you can't, don't worry about it. It's not a game changer. Not much. A little bit, though, if you can. Alright. Now let's go through these things without the instruction. feeling more peaceful? I hope so. Use the approaches as best fits you. Now, a more rational view of God, which I should have promised in the title, I suppose, would be as the supreme watcher, as you find in the Vedas, the supreme enjoyer. And let's picture this. Whatever happens, good or bad, this God is neutral. This God enjoys every story, whatever the story of your life is, enjoys it all and enjoys you in it. It's your very best friend. It's outside of the drama of your life. In a way, it's in a timeless now. Remember the things that people said about their near-death experiences. Timeless. You can do that here and now. Now, you can then have this personal relationship with how you envision this supreme watcher and enjoyer of the movie of your life. How do you envision this as a friend? That is called the Ishta Devata in the Vedas. It's how you best relate to the part of you which is a part that is your closest friend. Someone that calls you to your better self. Now remember, the practice of IMC, inner mind communication, that myself and some others endorse, is an attempt to be in touch with three forms of empathy. And these things are social evolutes from the practices you just did. The ability to focus, to play, and to express in relationship to your needs. And that's empowering. And through this process, you can deal with traumas in your life, your damaged faith and love. And that puts you on a journey, a mystic journey, of a close relationship with your personal view of the absolute. Nothing irrational about this. If you think it's just your imagination, that's fine. You find out. So, now how do we defeat evil? Using empathy and these basic awarenesses that you've just practiced. How do we defeat evil in politics and in society? Well, you promote empathy and awareness, and you understand how society mirrors your psyche to some degree. if I go too far with the small versus the large comparisons, but you can see the pattern. That pattern in society, it mirrors your creative, your objective, and your compassionate empathy, and the part of you in your drama, I call it the kid in you, that where the tire meets the road, where you feel the need that fires in society, trade, which is all about trust. You know, you hand somebody a piece of paper, it says it's $1, or a yen, or whatever, right? But they trust that. So it's a place where these three forms of empathy help to create a fair trade amongst us. And a fair trade is a truly free trade. So when someone says free trade, doesn't mean that you're right to trample over the needs of other people. It means to try to set up win-win situations as best you can. It isn't always possible, but try. Oh, the mystic, what is the mystic? The mystic applies these things. It wants to hear see that the trade in a society, the business end of the society, the dramatic self in you, is influenced by three perspectives. That creative perspective, used in a caring, understanding way, in other words, creative empathy, that is like the media in society, and that's the free press. You need that. Now, you also need government. And government is more like the objective inner counselor in you. And media is like the artist in you that is the imaginer of your imaginings. The supreme controller, your brain, as you see it. And the brain, of course, is one with the universe, in its filtered way. So, you need government. And you need church. Church is how people come together in a caring way to support their community. And its focus is compassion, compassionate empathy. Yeah. And there's all twists and turns, and you can attack the religious part of that, and you can attack the flaws in government and the flaws in the media, but essentially, if they are doing their job correctly, and encourage them to do so, then you are a mystic. You are like Martin Luther King Jr. You're like, what is it, Muhammad Ali? You are like the great visionaries past. Mahatma Gandhi, the great hero of South Africa, Mandela. You are a kind of voice and perspective that's unique, but you were like them. They are true mystics. Whether they said it out loud or not, they were promoting empathy with you. You know, to embrace it, to express it, and to be an activist for it in your society. So trade has to be educated by these perspectives in order for it to be fair and in order for it to be truly free. So capitalism's the way to go, but you have to tweak it. It has to be an educated capitalism. Capitalism with a lot of heart, a lot of humanity. This is what I would call a more democratic sort of structure, of course. You want to hear all the voices of all the people. But at the same time, you have to have empathy for the minority and for those who disagree with you. That's important. That's where individual rights come into play, so that the majority doesn't take away your rights. This is about as clear as I can make it. So, to be a true mystic is not just following the ways of empathy, it's being an activist, not just within yourself, which is important, but within society. Healing damaged faith and love is kind of a goal with the mystic, and you will be taking a journey deep into yourself and outward into society at the same time. There are many people who describe this in various ways. Listen to all of them. Blessings on your way to becoming a true mystic. And remember, there are all kinds. Right? The things they share are that they are visionary and that they are pro-healing damaged faith and love, which is what IMC, Inner Mind Communication, approaches are all about. And we will close this down today. I want you to understand it. I want you to practice these things until we see you again on this channel. Please subscribe. That's part of being an activist, if you agree with me, or even if you don't. Subscribe. Share your opinions in the comments. Comment up or down, positive or negative, and like or dislike, of course, and share the video. Any video that you find worthy, please share it. As we depart, remember your spiritual song is a connection to the artist in you, your Ishtanavatar, your connection to the absolute reality. May it be a friend to you and you to it. It calls to you to be a hero in the story or the movie of your life, a hero of love. Let us all join in that journey, the journey of the mystic. Being a mystic doesn't mean that you have to believe and being mystified at every moment. It doesn't mean that you can't be rational. You can. Alright? Understand. This is a path that you can do. If you cannot, there are people to help you in professionals in trauma care. Reach out to them and get their assistance. But there's what you can do on your own, and the path of the mystic is open to all. As I like to say at the end of what I present, the words namaste, or the word, but it means so many things. Yeah, it means there are many words packed into namaste. It doesn't sound like rambling Trump. Well, forgive me. But, this is hard. Poor thing. Needs healing. This society needs to grow up. Anyway, good old Joe. You know, I'm a fan of good old Joe Biden. Absolutely. You should be too. He's doing the best he can with chores that would give any of us nightmares. Okay? And so are a lot of the senators and Congress people too. So, you know, pray for them, you know. Why? Is it irrational to pray? The prayer is just a communication with the artist within you that inspires you to do good, and who knows what good that may bring about. And this world is, our President John F. Kennedy said, God's work must surely be our own. Go to the mountaintop. Go to the mountaintop, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela. Bring the world together in a greater love, an expanded comfort. That's all packed into Namaste. And be the philosophy of it. Because it's an honoring between people of that in each of us, which is part of the universe, part of that absolute reality. And the great potential to help the love flow in improved ways in yourself and around the world, which is what IMC is all about. So, with all my heart, may that wonder that I described in you be blessed today. From the wonder in me to the wonder in you. Namaste. And have a good day. Bye, y'all. Until next time.